To wrap up our last sections, you've created a project, you tested the transactions and even used the Chain Explorer to check them out. What is the next step? Well, publishing your app. Of course, you need to publish your app so people can see your dashboard, your landing page, but most importantly, your contracts need to be deployed so everybody can interact with your token, your platform, your exchange, and the list goes on and on. So let's try it out. Of course, if you've used Biela before, I'm sure you're familiar with the deploy button. So let's try that out. If you press on deploy, you'll see an error. No smart contracts deployment found, cannot deploy the project, first deploy the contracts. Before we deploy our dashboard, we of course need the contracts to be deployed so the dashboard can connect to them. So we just have to press on this button, deploy contracts. Now we can see a new tab inside the settings area, smart contracts deployment. From here on, just follow the instructions. The first step is to choose your network. Here I want to point out a difference and a surprise that we've prepared for you. We have two main types of networks. We have one testnet, Sepolia testnet, and a few mainnets. The difference between a testnet and a mainnet is that on a testnet, its assets have zero real monetary value. So its tokens are just for testing purposes and they do not hold any real value. So let's start with a mainnet. If you want to deploy on a mainnet such as Ethereum mainnet, you will have to connect your wallet and sign your transaction inside your own MetaMask wallet and pay the gas fee for it. This is because we want you to be the owner of your contracts, so you need to use your own wallet for that. But if we go to Sepolia, you will see something else. You can see that on step 2 connect wallet, we already have a wallet connected. So how did that happen? Well, for each individual user, Biela generates and funds a Sepolia wallet. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't need a MetaMask, you don't need gas funds, you don't need to sign any transaction. This is how we encourage everybody to try it out, and you can even deploy and create a blockchain project from 0 to 1 if you have no prior blockchain knowledge. Now I selected Sepolia, you can see my wallet was automatically connected. We can even export the Sepolia private key if you want to import this account into your own wallet to be able to access your project. And our next step is just to press on deploy contracts. And that's it. Behind the scenes, Biela uses the wallet it generated for you, signs the transaction and sends everything to a real Sepolia node. Now we just have to wait until the deployment transaction is actually confirmed. And you can see success, the contracts were successfully deployed, and we are now also deploying the project. What does that mean? Well, once the contracts are deployed, your app, your dashboard is updated so it knows about the existence of those contracts, and it's also being published because we always want your app to reflect the latest changes and use the most recent smart contracts. Okay, so our app was successfully deployed. Let's check it out. We can just press on live app and we can see our beautiful entry animation. And this is the leader coin with its own website, the tokenomics, utility, and so on. You already know our app. Now we can use the actual app just by pressing on connect wallet. You can see the MetaMask pop-up will show and we can connect our own wallet. I exported the wallet, as I told you, from this section, from the smart contracts on Sepolia. You can export this Biela generated wallet so you can also be an admin on your deployed app. As you can see, I'm connected with the admin wallet, so I have access to everything in the platform. And how I've done that? Well, from Biela, you go to the settings tab and smart contract section, you select Sepolia, and here you can see the wallet Biela generated for you. Just press on export Sepolia private key and you can just follow these instructions. Just open MetaMask, account icon, add account, import and paste the key, and this is the key that you can reveal or copy right here. Now let's get back to our app. Now that I've connected my wallet, we can also do a few transactions similar to before. Let me move my webcam one more time so we can see our balance is 1 million. I can select that I want to burn 1 token, and now my MetaMask pop-up will show. I can see that I'm losing 1 token and I can confirm the transaction. That's it. Our transaction has been sent and now we're waiting for it to be confirmed, so our balance should be a little under 1 million, as you can see. We can even see the transaction hash, and we can check all our activity on a chain explorer. But not on the Biela chain explorer, because that only reflects our local transactions. This is the deployed website. This is the real deal. We are using contracts deployed on a real blockchain, Sepolia testnet, as we previously selected. So we can go to the Sepolia Explorer. This is my testing wallet, and we can see all my previous transactions. This is the deployment transaction where we created our contract, and 1 minute ago we had a burn transaction on this address, on our token. This is Biela blockchain development. It has never been easier to create a smart contract or a decentralized application, a full stack smart contracts and dashboard application from 0 to 1. We've went through how to prompt for a blockchain project, how to send transactions inside your project, how to check your transactions using the Biela Chain Explorer, and even how to deploy your project on any EVM blockchain. It has never been easier to create a smart contract or a full decentralized application. Try it out today on biela.dev.